And
maybe we missed one. Who knows?
I don't think so, though. How is...
Shayla Kelly is still in the game. Shayla Kelly
Oh, okay.
pushes up
No.
into the offense, playing a midfield winger position now.
There
Number
you go.
6 on the far side. There it is.
There it is, yep.
Cole and I got there.
Took us a bit. But as long as we got there, that's all that matters.
This is why we're a team, you know. Two of our brains combined can do some pretty cool things. Maybe. Steele crossing it in. Bouncing around. Steele pops it straight up in the midfield. Lyon has to push back a little bit. Good pass over to the far side. That's Goodrum. Goodrum attacking Kelly. Gets by Kelly now. Goodrum trying to cross it in. Kurt's there. Off of her knee. Gets some room. It's going to roll on out of bounds. Barr lets it go.
Ooh.
The crowd's yelling for a handball. It appears by the crowd. I mean, the Lyon men's team here supporting the women. This is Kristen Walls now. Drop kicks down the field. Looking for Sarah Smith. Kiara Smith, no relation, will collect.
Yeah, we always have to address that just in case the viewers at home get confused. They are, in fact, not related.
You know, that last name Smith, you know, it's just
very common.
Very common. Was the last game we had? This is Barr now. Barr in the box. No foul called.
Soto against Udaikong. Soto pushes it back. Papazoglu gets it. Passes it over to Rumor. Rumor back to Barr. Barr having another chance here, but Willette is there to stop it, and Balderas takes a shot, unsuccessful. That was great defense there by Principia, preventing a possible shot on, or a close shot on goal by Barr. We have a sub here by Lyon.
Yeah, this is Mackenzie Moody. He's going to enter the game. Looks like she might have subbed out Emma Rumor. That is correct. Rumor will take a break.
Papazoglu passing it up, trying to get over the bar, but Frank is there to take it away. Yep, and that will be a foul on Papazoglu. But we have some subs here from Principia. Not coming in yet, though.
Just taunting us, you know.
Yeah, a little edge.
Make us look incorrect. It's because we talked about his bald head. The referee, we mean. Maddie Frank, good kick. Looking down for Shayla Kelly. Balderas pushes it back. Now off of Barr. And who is it? Maddie Frank again. Now with space in front of her, plays it. Looking for Deshelle Carter. Gets to Deshelle Carter. Defended by Steele.
Oh, yeah, that's a foul, obviously.
That's going to be a foul against
Steele was grabbing Carter. Like, you can't do that. Just can't do that.
A ball bouncing around like that, you know, a 50-50 ball. Everybody's getting confused. Everybody's grabbing this. Trying not, instead of kicking the ball in.
Oh, and that will be a, oh, no, sorry. Pulling out the spray paint. But Frank will take this potential shot. We'll see if she goes for it or if she passes it.
I was just thinking, depending on how Lyon sets up on defense right now, I would not be that surprised to see her try and put one on goal.
I think she will. I think she will go for it here. The shot.
It is on goal, right at the goalie. Perhaps looking for Sarah Smith or Michaela Kurtz on the run there to try and header that and ricochet it past the goalie.
Yeah.
Mistimed it just a little bit.
Went straight to Beller. Beller collected it with ease. She will drop kick it.
Yeah, not an easy thing to save as a Maddie Frank kick, as she tends to knuckle the ball a little bit. Shell Carter gets around Steele. The defender Steele playing a physical game down there. It's going to go out of bounds. Principia throw in. Subs will be invited into the game now. Zoe Hausman and Natasha Kemirembe for Principia, as well as number 3 for Lyon. That is Avion Carter. So now we've got 2 Smiths and 2 Carters in the game as Shayla Kelly and Paige Willett will take a break from Principia. Audrey Cox exits the playing field for Lyon.
Smith throws it in the shell Carter.
A little bit too strong on the touch, allows Lyon to clear that away. Create some space, now Principia's gonna have to reset.
Frank launching it down the field, hopefully looking for Smith or Kelly, or sorry. Oh, that is Zoe Hausman into the game. Sorry, this is a more of a shock to me. Hausman has been injured for the past few weeks from a ankle sprain, and it's a shock to me that she's healthy enough to come back in. But this is I would say Hausman is a key player on the defensive midfield side.
Absolutely.
So
she got some sort of knee brace or compression sleeve on her right knee right now. Don't know if that was actually the injury, but seems pretty logical conclusion. We'll have a corner kick now. Looks like that's Papazoglu to take it from the far side. Here's the kick. High arcing towards the front of the box. The shell card. Good job to step up and header that out. Sarah Smith. Good touch to collect. Lyon wants a foul call. We are going to get an injury stoppage of play. So there's a Lyon player down in the box.
Yeah, that looks like Hannah Higgins is on the pitch. Got a little. When Higgins jumped, Carter accidentally bumped her in midair, and Higgins landed on her back. As we will see Dave, the trainer, make his minutes on the field. Oh, never mind. She does not need any kind of checkup.
Dave looks disappointed.
Yep.
Dave was really excited to help out now.
Yeah, I know he loves that run in wherever the injured player is. He just loves to run.
See, it would be totally inappropriate, but I think it'd be really funny if it like a walk-in song when Dave was coming onto the field, you know.
Yeah. Give him a little intro. Work his magic. No, but we will see Higgins have a checkup though.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she's grasping at her lower back, a spine thing. Not to be taken lightly.
Not sure if they replaced her.
Looks like sub might be yet to come into the game.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Yep. Number 14 entering the game. That's Cheyenne Matthews. Hopefully Higgins is all right.
Looks like there's some talking from the head ref and
not happy about whatever happened in the box there.
Yeah, Lions head coach not too keen as to what's happening. That would be Mark Netto.
Yeah, this referee, and this changes from referee to referee, but this one is more inclined to physical play, it seems.
Yeah.
The midweek games that Cole and I got to come out here and broadcast were very physical games that the referee was not feeling, and we saw a lot of cards dished out, especially in that men's game in the midweek. Today we're seeing pretty physical brand of soccer, but you know, we've only had a total of 7 fouls called in this first half so far with 7.5 minutes to play.
Wow, that time went by fast.
Absolutely. It's an entertaining game so far. Both these teams back and forth getting their offensive opportunities. Nobody's been able to punch it through yet, but you know, some would say that's just suspense building. Diacon here. Good job to create some space.
Yeah, but we have Moody to retrieve it, give it over to Balderas. Balderas launching it over to the other side, looking for Barr. Barr keeps it in. Good touch. Gives it over to that Matthews. And now Papazoglu takes charge. Lyon doing an amazing job of passing, keeping it calm, keeping their possession going, and continues to move downfield. The strong action. But Kurtz is there. Oh, Kurtz. Oh, yeah, there was a little aggressive push there from both sides. Looks like Matthew was holding on to Kurtz's jersey, and Kurtz had enough. Get a little shove. But no call. No call on Kurtz's shove.
Yeah, probably one of those situations where it kind of evens out, you know. Yes, Kurtz shoved her, but she was holding on and initiating contact to start, so you know. What's the term from American football? You have two flags that'll cancel each other out. I don't know. I'm a baseball guy. Anyways, goalkeeper Beller here collects the pass. It was just a little bit too far, and she'll set up to drop kick it down the far side.
Good run. Trying to advance it over the Matthews, but Frank sends her right back.
Michelle Carter here, and then just about the midfield, drops it off to Zayana Brown. Zayana not exactly expecting it. Good drum. Pretty bunched up now. Here's Kiara Smith with some space. Plays it down. This is a good ball to Michelle Carter. Got Steele on her back. Steele racing down to defend. Michelle gets by.
No call. Carter trying to get it in. Gets in the
Crossed
middle.
Sarah Smith
Ooh.
deflected in the box.
That's great defense from the Lyon Scots there. You got Balderas blocking the shot from Sarah Smith, as well as Jessica Steele preventing any kind of easy pass by from Michelle Carter, and that allowed the Lions to go on a little momentum streak right now. A little hesitance there from Matthews as Frank collects it, heads down the field. It's guarded by Barr. Continues to be Principia ball.
This continues to be a very, very physical game. I felt like I could have seen 2 or 3 foul calls called there on the near side down in the box.
Fenton will throw it in. Smith gets it. Going back and forth. Good run there until it goes out, and that will be Lion ball.
Good drum through it to Papa Zoglu. The ball continues to bounce around on that far sideline.
Yeah, we are getting close to the end of this first half. I don't know about you viewers at home. I thought it went by pretty dang quick, as both sides going back and forth, having close calls. And I'm looking forward to seeing the second half, seeing what both sides decide to run with. However, right now, Sarah Smith with the ball, trying to pass through Balderas. Balderas keeps strong and will get it back, passing it up to Soto. Soto having a shot here, got it brought it by Kurtz, gives it back to Balderas. Balderas back to Soto. Soto looks like she was trying to shoot it, and it goes left. Little shank there, unfortunately.
Great ball movement there from the Scots, creating an opportunity for Soto. Not able to execute this time.
And notice that they were spaced out while they were doing this. They weren't as close as Principia likes to be. And they were still effective, though. You know, had those key passes definitely drive momentum down the field. So we've seen that a couple times. As Steele saves the ball from going outside and advances up on this near side. Takes a breather. Yep, great moves there. Keeping it in control. Udaikong is there, though, to create some chaos.
Soto and Udaikong.
Yep.
That is going to be a foul going against
Udaikong. Yep. A little too physical with her arms there, giving her that foul. And this will be a free kicked by Balderas. Kicking.
Anyways, Balderas here will take the free kick into the box to show Carter. Rise off her head. It's going to sneak all the way through, actually. Kristen Walls will lay down on it. Oh, anybody take it away and get some clearance off of this. Kristen Walls will drop kick it down as we're just about to hit the 1 minute mark. Kemi Rembe there, defending against Carter. Carter line, good step over by Steele. Now here's Steele attacking. Near side, plays it in. Papazoglu, Matthews.
Frank was there to, Frank was there to counteract that, being in the way. However, Goodrum on the far side, having a chance to cross it, crosses it.
Walls.
Right to Walls. And that will prevent any goal. Crowd reacting to Moody.
Good touch.
Having a good touch. Oh, yep. That'll be a call. However, I don't think that'll have any effect as they are running short on time. About 15 seconds left. Balderas sprinting down to kick it.
We'll have to move quick here. Balderas. High, arcing shot towards the far side. Walls punches it out. Good job by Walls knowing the situation, and that's going to take us to the half. So 45 minutes down, 45 to go. No score, really evenly matched game. We'll be back in 15 minutes here for the second half. My name is Ethan Booth, here with Nicole Harrison. Thank you for joining us today.
Is there a ceremony right now?
Like the whole, let me just turn around. So I'm blaming you for him.
Probably blame me for also teaching him. Hello, welcome back for the second half of this match between the Principia Panthers and the Lyon Scots. Score is tied right now, 0-0. After a highly competitive first half, neither team able to break through though. Principia with a slight advantage on the score sheet, 5-4 as far as shots go. 2 on goal, none on goal for the Scots so far. We'd also like to apologize for the stream cutting out there in the first half for about 15 minutes. We are back and should be good to go now. Again, we apologize for that. Cole, how are we feeling right now for the second half?
Feeling pretty solid. You know, both sides going back and forth, having a shot on goal to score as well. I also feel a little bad that we were talking to no one for the a few minutes, not even a few minutes, probably about 20 minutes of the first half. However, you did not miss much as both sides were going back and forth. However, right now it's Shell Carter having a streak, passing over to Smith, trying to, however, but Balderas. Oh,
Quintero intercept that though. Ejimadu chips it towards the goal, off to the far right, no good.
However, yeah, back to sorry cutting you off there, Ethan, but yeah, we there's not much happening. You know, there's a few shots on goals. However, nothing, as you can see, it's still 0-0. Ethan, do you want to give me some stats or?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, the shots and shots on goal both relatively low for each team, which signifies, you know, an evenly matched defensive focused game. We're seeing these teams make good runs and just be one pass away from the real opportunity. We got a player down in the field. We're going to stoppage right here. We'll let you know as soon as we see the number on that.
Oh, she is not moving.
The head referee's calling out Dave Motzer. He's going to hustle on out.
Yeah, she's
still down. We can't see the number right now. She's moving now. We see her legs picking up just a little bit.
I think that might be number 9, Emma Rumor, on the pitch right now. She had a little collision with Zana Brown when Brown was trying to shoot the ball, and she fell immediately after.
Dave Motzer feeling at her neck, spinal area. I wonder if we're seeing some sort of collision there. Not a lot of movement still. Both coaches for the Scots out in the field to check on her now. Good job by the head referee to immediately recognize that play needed to be stopped. Called it very quickly, called out trainer Dave to get her the attention she needed, and obviously wishing all the best for the player down, and prayers that everything is okay, as it seems to be a relatively serious injury is present. The Scots all crowded around their teammate who's down on the pitch. Principia players will retreat to their bench to talk to their coaches. Just over a minute into this first half. Second half, excuse me. And stop. We're seeing some smiles in the Scots huddle, so definitely a serious injury, but not one so serious that can't be some smiling going on. Just confirming now, we can see the number. That is Emma Rumor, number 9. She's rolled over onto her back now, was on her front. Sitting up now, looks like they're about to try and get her up on her feet. Her teammate, Katie Balderas, trying to wipe the grass off her face.
I made it for the rugby team. You're gonna give it to him, right? Yes.
We apologize for his background noise. Player still sitting down on the pitch. And here we go. She is on her feet, supported by her teammates as the crowd will give a respectful round of applause. Walking under her own power with trainer Dave there to support her just in case. Hoping all is well. It might be my best guess. We're looking at some sort of head or spinal injury.
And to replace Rumor, looks like it will be number 7, Mackenzie Moody, has joined the huddle.
Scots break their huddle, and once Rumor is able to make her way off of the pitch, play will be ready to continue. Here, us here at Principia in the broadcast booth, Cole and myself, obviously wishing all the best and prayers to Rumor that she can make a speedy recovery and get back in time to play some more soccer and have a good end to the season. But with that, we will return to play as the head referee is just about ready to drop the ball back onto the pitch, and the game will get to continue. Steal there, along with Ejimadu to challenge, and here we go. Play continues. The Scots will have an immediate foul call there going against Willette, a push in the back. The Scots will get the free kick. Balderas here to drive it down the field. Does towards the middle. Ziana Brown rises to try and head her away. It sneaks through, and Maddie Frank will drive it down the middle the other direction. This is number 21, Hannah Higgins. And now we got Goodrum, there it is. Taking it all the way down the near side, getting down to the corner, tries to cross it in, goes right back to her. Quintero's going to take it away now. The near side keeps it inbounds. Over to Moody. Way back as the two teams juggling the ball back and forth. Fenton towards the middle. Kiara Smith challenges, gets it. Got to Shell Carter too. Gets it to Shell Carter. Shell Carter in open space now. And he gets called offside. And that was close. Very, very close. The referee on the far side makes the call. Coach Thomas doesn't agree with it. And definitely one that could have gone either way. Carter just a hair too early. Coach Thomas saying that exact thing to Carter. Just wait a little bit longer to make that run. Principia with a golden opportunity. A tiny, tiny mistake stops their momentum. And here comes Lyon challenging. That's going to roll all the way out. Principia goalie kick. That was Papa Zoglu there trying to pursue Maddie Frank, establishing her body position, not letting Papa Zoglu get to that ball. Rolls out of bounds. Now Walls looking for Kiara Smith here. Good touch from Kiara Smith over to Quintero. Quintero back to Smith. Gets around Goodrum. Kucher there. Challenges, pushes back, but Smith able to take it back. Good step over towards the middle, looking for Shell Carter. A little bit behind her, and now here comes Lyon. And it's just those small passes, Cole, that we see where Principia's just one pass away from getting into that open space.
Yeah, and just to kind of recap on what Ethan and I were saying beforehand, unfortunately, I don't think any viewers at home were listening because the stream was gone. But basically, Lyon has been passing extremely well this whole game. It has allowed them to march down the field with efficiency and have some solid shots on goal.
Mm-hmm.
Counter on the other side, though, you have Maddie Frank and Michaela Kurtz on the defense being a strong presence to prevent some good-looking shots on goal. And so both sides just having their strengths and weaknesses really showing here. But it's still 0-0. Or sorry, 0-0. You know, if you want to be more
good
proper.
Good lingo.
Yeah, more formal. But still, Lyon on the run right now.
This is Goodrum.
But Maddie Frank on defense, still being there. Goodrum looking to cross it down, but Frank knocks it off, and it will be a corner kick for Lyon.
Well, referee says goalie kick.
Oh, sorry, goalie kick.
I had it the same as you, but my eyes aren't as good as Walls will get a fresh ball from the ball running here on the near side.
But just to give you some key players from Lyon's side is that running through the offense, it looks like Lyon heavily relies on number 23 Riley Williams, as well as team captain number 6 Zoe Papazoglu, and having just numbers behind. You know, you have number 11 Emily Betzold having majority of the possession on this near side, and it's very effective.
Yeah, and somebody who we saw make an impact when they came into the game in the first half also was Lily Barr. Did not start the game, but has multiple goals scored this season for the Scots. Made some good runs in the first half. Of course, not able to finish, but look for her to come into this game at some point here in the second half and try to make something happen as well. Here's Williams now on the far side. Oh, good pass back, and now Williams open space. Udaikong chasing her down. She does so well. Papazoglu, we're going to get a foul called going against Lyon. Papazoglu shaking her head.
I think it was actually Williams that tripped up Frank. Literally tripped up Frank. Had to accidentally stuck her leg out, and Frank tripped on it. So that will be a foul, and Kristen Walls will take this kick. Just to point out, on the defensive side for Lyon, you have two key defensive women, Jessica Steele, number 5, as well as number 16. That would be Katie Balderas. They have been a huge presence on the defensive side.
Absolutely.
As they continuously just create chaos for the Principia offense.
And Steele has had herself a phenomenal game so far, especially working against Michelle Carter over there on what is the far side now, was the near side in the first half. Actually, it looks like Principia's rotated Michelle Carter over working against Balderas instead of Steele now, but truly Steele stopped multiple offensive attacks for the Panthers single-handedly just with her hustle and ability to play physically.
It looks like Fenton is on the ground, slowly getting up, but Frank marching down this near side, excuse me.
Good pass from Jumato into Shell Carter. Shell Carter working with Goodrum, and she's going to call offsides. Again, Coach Thomas is going to go pace back and forth on the far sideline, and I gave the referee the benefit of the doubt on the first one, and I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, we really hope these refs have some good eyesight. You know, age really is a killer for the eyes, so hopefully they got some strong contacts.
Let's play will continue. Here comes the Scots on the near side. Moody. Zayana Brown able to poke that away. Papazoglu going to challenge. So Brown passes off to Kurtz, and they're just going to go back and forth a little bit. And there's some clearance. Ejimadu collect, working against Steele. Two physical players here. Good drop off to Udaikong. And there's the foul going against Williams.
Looks like Smith is talking a bit.
Yeah, Williams going to get called over the referee. It doesn't seem like a play that was worthy of a card, but Williams is at least going to get a talking to right here. Kiara Smith, not technically a captain of this Principia Panther team, but definitely a leadership presence on the team. Zayana Brown wears the captain's band for Principia.
And Paige Willett will take this kick. as she advances it towards the middle, looking for Deshelle Carter, but is headed out by, I believe, it was number 21, Hannah Higgins. But Maddie Frank being a core spot.
Another good pass. Malfa Quintero in open space. Good from behind her, and there's the offsides again. Just a little bit early was Malfa Quintero as she gets called for Principia's third offsides of the second half. Another one that just a hair too early, and you call it lucky for Lyon, or you call it good positioning. You know, it's all about the framing of a play like that, and either way, Principia not able to capitalize.
Yeah, that could have been a extremely good opportunity for the Panthers there. Fortunately, 3 consecutive offsides calls can just have a grave effect on the confidence. But right now, both teams are going back and forth between possessions. Principia.
That's Brown driving down the middle. Ichimanu's racing over to that ball. Goalie's got to be quick over there. That's Beller. Millie Beller steps out and will collect.
Beller launches it down the field. Looking for Betzold. Frank's there, though. Yep, and there's Moody coming from behind on Smith, giving her some trouble. Quintero crosses it into Ejimano in the center, but Balderas is there. Still, Panthers attacking.
Good pass to show Carter now with good drum on her. Carter puts it on goal off to the right. And Quintero not able to get there. Good job by Bella to run over there and collect that one. Is Deshelle Carter very nearly puts it on goal and in the goal. Misses off to the right, and still that loose ball could have been collected by Principia if they were a little bit quicker following that shot instead. Put it down as a save for Beller.
That was a close call because also when Beller went and received it, she bobbled it a bit, so there could have been an opportunity for either Ejimadu or Smith to just kick it out of her hands.
This Papazoglu on the run down the far side, defended by Michaela Kurtz. This is going to be a throw-in deep in Principia territory for the Scots. And now to Moody. Down to Williams. It's going to roll out of bounds. This is Principia throw-in.
Not the best position for a throw-in.
Yeah, it doesn't get much worse for a defensive squad.
However, when you had an arm from Michaela Kurtz.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's 40 yards of clearance off a throw-in right there.
That's at the half line. I thought, yeah, it's killer. But here's Fenton getting some pressure from Betzold.
Oh, and that's going to, referee says that goes off of Principia. 50-50 ball.
Yeah, probably just guessing at this point, maybe. But good run, passes into Betzold. Betzold tries to get it back, but Quintero is there. And Fenton trying to clear it. Looks like she's maybe passing it to Quintero a little bit too far as it goes out again. Goodrum throwing it into Cox. Fenton yet again being there, being a defensive icon as she takes it away.
Icon, I like that one.
And Willette, that will be a foul actually against Brown. And this could be a potential opportunity for the Scots as Riley Williams walks up to take this shot.
Yeah, dangerous right here. About 10 yards outside that box on the near side. Williams lined up to take it.
We'll see if she decides to pass it off to one of her teammates or goes for it. Here's the shot, though.
Far off to the left. Walls did get a hand on that. Looked like it's going to be a corner for, excuse me, I think the referee's pointing a goalie kick. He does, so. Walls did not get a hand on it according to the referees. Mafe Quintero will sub out of this game. Zoe Houseman in.
And we've seen Zoe Houseman play multiple positions on this field. She came in as a midfield earlier this game. She also is known to play defense, but now she's on the winger.
Kiara
It's
Smith, good pullback.
Smith.
Playing towards the middle. Deshelle Carter almost collects it. Ejimadu it now. Ejimadu, just the goalie to beat. Ejimadu shot and goal is net. Oh! To the left. Amarachi Ejimadu with an open net. Maybe deflected off of the defender or goalie. Goes out of bounds. Not off defender or goalie according to the referee, as we're going to have a goalie kick as Principia with their best opportunity of the day, not able to capitalize. Marking that as a shot for Ejimadu. Principia 7th of the game, not on goal. Lyon catches themselves a break, and the Panthers threatening more and more as this game goes on. The Scott defense bending, but not breaking. Cole saying, I could have put that one in. Get me in the game right now.
I did not say that, but
his eyes say it.
yeah. No, I'm. That was an opportunity for the Panthers. That was pretty much served on a golden platter, a very
a super shiny one.
Yeah, it was
maybe one that was from that heist in Paris the other day. You know.
If you don't know, there was a robbery in Paris about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yep. But
yeah, that's what you can see, you know, some Ocean's 11 stuff right there. It's pretty cool. Saw a video this morning. They escaped on a ladder truck in broad daylight. It's pretty funny.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, back to soccer. They play soccer in Paris. That was relevant. Anyways, for Lyon attacking Odiakong steps up there and headers it away. Steele plays it towards the middle. Maddie Frank to Deshelle Carter. A little bit too hard on the touch with Moody. Collects the ricochet, and Lyon working the near side. Zayana Brown, great job to step up and take that away. That takes a little bit of bravery to put your body in the line like that. Zayana trying to play this off the Lyon. That stays inbounds. Good job by Papazoglu into Williams. Goes all the way through is Willette. Find some space. Williams gets tripped up by Kiara Smith. Kiara Smith not happy about that. And a foot, a ball. Williams tripped on something. According to the referee, it was a foot.
Yep. And that will be another opportunity here for Lyon. It looks like it will be Balderas taking this shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Balderas tries to score a goal from here. She's got a leg, that's for sure. She's taken most of the shots.
Towards the far side, bouncing around, clearance. Williams ricocheted off of Kiara Smith, goes straight to Kristen Walls. You know, if the scorer is feeling generous, that's going to be a save for Kristen Walls. Even though it ricocheted off of a defender. Principia escapes that threat unharmed yet again.
Yeah, Balderas takes most of the free kicks down the field. That one looked like she was trying to get it over to his teammates on the left side, and it just maybe came off the foot a little bit strangely.
Maddie Frank, good challenge. Maddie Frank, good hustle. For Deshelle Carter, no offsides this time. Deshelle Carter, just the goalie to beat. Off the goalie, Mafe Quintero, open net now. Plays it in, that goes off of Goodrum. This is going to be a Principia corner kick. Deshelle Carter down. Grasping at her right leg. No stoppage yet. Principia.
Another break to the point where very close call. That was great defense by Beller to come out, provide some defense on Carter, and Carter tries to shoot it, goes off of Beller, then Houseman has a chance to counteract that, and Goodrum is there to block it. So we will now have a corner kick. Houseman from the corner.
I feel like everybody was watching that far side referee to see if he was going to put that flag up. Not that time.
Yeah.
Bet even can't skip over Goodrum's effort there, as Houseman will put it in play. Played short. This we're gonna get an I thought that went off of Moody. I was wrong.
No,
Maybe
yeah,
Ejimadu.
that was actually Smith. It went off Kiara Smith's foot. Yeah, right one to be specific. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah. All right. Subbing in the game for for Lyon is Soto. Wearing the number 13 there, as it's like, is that Balderas who exits the field? No, it is not.
No, that looks like number either 10 or 11.
Here's Michelle Carter working
That's
down the
10.
near side, trying to get around. Stops. Gonna try and cross it in. Gets it poked out. Good defense there by number 21. That's Hannah Higgins. Principia still in possession though. Fenton down to Ejimadu. Steele steps up, pops it up. Handball, perhaps. Head referee shushing somebody. Zayana, perhaps.
Yeah.
Not sure if the call was a handball or if it was a foul on somebody. There was a handball, but it kind of seems it was after the whistle. So Balderas will line up to take the free kick.
Carter standing right in front of it.
Yeah, it's just kind of scary. I don't know if I'd want to be there. Balderas. Ball's bouncing around. Soto now in possession. Plays it over to Moody.
Moody to Betzold. Betzold back to a good run. Advancing over to Papazoglu.
Fancy pass. Doesn't get there, though. Instead, goes straight to Zayana Brown. Principia able to find some space. Good touch by Kiara Smith. Gets past Soto. Soto's got fresh legs using the game. And looks like Kiara Smith trying to play that to Ejimadu, perhaps. A little too strong off the left foot. So goalie will step up and collect relatively easily. That's Millie Beller. Real physical game being played over on the far side between Steele and Williams.
Balderas prevents any sort of action as she boots it off the sideline. And we will have a Principia throw-in. Udaikong will take this.
Flag goes up.
Looks like Udaikong might have stepped in bounds or something.
Yeah, a throwing mistake.
Yep. Zayana Brown being a little too aggressive there. Kicking high up.
A referee more willing to blow that whistle so far in the second half. We're up to 15 total fouls today. Still no cards. You'd love to see that.
15. Wow. Who's majority?
Principia's got 10, as we're actually up to 16 now, and 6 for Lyon.
Wow. So very aggressive game, as you can tell. Close call here. Udaikong takes the action to get it out before Williams could advance into the box. Williams takes the throw in, gets to the steal. Steele perhaps crossing it, maybe trying to get over to Papazoglu. But
perhaps just wanted to give Kristen Walls a goalie kick.
Yeah, you know, how kind of her. As Walls steps up to take this, we are about more than halfway through the second half. As Walls clears it down the far side. And both teams are going back and forth. There's being close. Oh, that will be a call out of bounds. Williams took the ball out of bounds, so that would be Principia ball. But back to what I was saying is that both sides have had some very close calls. More on Principia, as you can see the last about 10 or so minutes. There's been 2 very close calls. However, Lyon has continuously put pressure on the Principia defense, as you can see just right now. Fenton with the ball getting pressure by Betzold, and that will be Lyon ball. But regardless, it is back and forth. It is a very even game that we have seen. So I would not be surprised if either score a goal in these last 20 minutes. Right now, Moody with the ball, trying to advance up, but Frank will box her out, so it'll be a goalie kick.
Walls getting set to drive it down.
And we will have a Lyon sub. Looks like Riley Williams will be exiting as number 22 Lily Barr entering. So we should see Barr take some authority on the offensive side, as she has total 4 goals this season.
Three.
Excuse me, 3. Goodrum will take this throw in, giving it to Papazoglu, guarded by Frank.
Frank
And
playing real
she
physical there.
looking for Moot. Oh no, sorry. That was Cox on the pitch, playing against Kurtz.
So foul going against Lyon this time in the box. It'll be a free kick here from Walls. T.R. Smith goes over her head. Ejimadu trying to like steal, step up, and kick that away wisely. It's Betzold now. Against Fenton. Fenton can outplay it physically right there, but still goes in Principia direction. Willette trying to get it through. Had Carter. Carter's offsides there. That ball got pushed back up and wasn't able to get back onside before running after that one. An unfortunate but correct call for, or going against Principia.
Yeah, we'll see if these 4 offsides calls will trigger something in the Panthers' minds. So maybe not go offsides anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Kurtz dealing with some pressure, pass it off to Fenton. Fenton passing it up to Houseman. Houseman accidentally kicks it or touches it outside. Goodrum will throw it in to Moody. And Kurtz will take action to slide tackle. Uh-oh, we have a chance here.
Good job by Walls. A moment later, and that's going to be an open net and a potential shot on for Audrey Cox there on the run.
Yep.
Walls, though, the senior, where was able to step up and challenge that.
Yeah, that was a good crosser by Betzold, trying to get over to Cox. But better defense by Walls to step up and not just prevent anything to happen. Higgins passing up to Goodrum. Goodrum guarded by Houseman. Makes a
Goodrum
run
really-
for it.
Yeah, he gets right around that edge now. She can try and
Does not have an ideal cross
Yeah.
as it goes on the ground and a little bit too soft.
credit to Houseman there, establishing her body position, giving her that shoulder to establish some space. Carter now collects. Ejimadu gets it. Steele was looking for the offsides again. Not on that one, but Steele defends adequately anyways. Now it's going to go out of bounds to be a Lyon throw-in. Davion Carter, or excuse me, Jasmine Goodrum wisely playing it off of Zoe Houseman.
Higgins.
No
No
call.
foul.
No call. Carter working against
Balderas.
Balderas. I don't get through.
Papazoglu trying to get over to Cox, but Udaikong steps up, clears it out. But Goodrum takes control of it, trying to get over to Betzold. A little bit too far as Frank gets it, passing it up. Houseman crossing it into the middle, trying to get it to Ejimadu, but Steele is there to counteract that. And both sides are just going back and forth right now. There's no clear possession.
Steele, good move to slip that right there. Take away the contact. Playing basketball, call that pull in the chair, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. But right now, Lily Bar on the far side, guarded by Udai Kong. And Udai.
That stays in bounds.
Yep.
All right.
But Kurtz launches it out. Ejimadu passing to Kiara Smith. Kiara Smith giving up to Carter. Carter only two on three. Carter goes on the far side, guarded by Steele. Has an opportunity here, but Steele.
And that's what we've seen Steele do all game, right?
Yeah.
If Deshelle Carter's going up against anybody else on this field, you figure she's trying to just rush by her. But the game that has been played over there by Steele has just stopped Carter in her tracks so far today, and they haven't had an answer.
Yep, and we have a sub from Principia. Looks like Naomi Vigil will enter the game, subbing in for number 24, Paige Willette.
Which will push Zoe Houseman back to the midfielder position.
Yep.
Vigil will play up in a winger spot.
Kurtz throws it in, trying to get this to Smith. Gets the ball right back to him. Balderas will step up.
Instant replay of that throw in. Here we go. Kurtz into Deshelle Carter this time. Gets it by. He's going to roll all the way up to the goalie, though. It's Principia. Blows that one. Kiara Smith talking to the referee, asking for some sort of call, maybe a hold. We're going to get a stoppage of play here. Deshelle Carter is going to get yellow carded for talking.
That is not ideal. Well, actually, they don't have that many cards this year.
No, they do not.
If it was the men's game, that would be a little troublesome.
That would be an issue, but that's only the 7th yellow card for this Principia team in conference this year.
So they're fine. They can talk all they want. However, that is not what you want.
Yeah, definitely. It's still not ideal. And just the frustration from the Principia team stemming from a failure to take advantage of open opportunities, but also what they feel have been some bad calls.
Maddie Frank decides to launch the ball out of bounds to prevent any momentum. But we will have some Lyon subs. It looks like Riley Williams, number 23, would be coming back into the game, as well as number 14, Cheyenne Matthews.
Matthews had herself a good first half when she came in towards the end of that half. See if those fresh legs, along with Williams, who started this game and just came out, or took a quick, 5-10 minute break. Those fresh legs could be dangerous for Principia. Vigil, though, keep your eye on her for Principia, somebody who could score a goal at any moment. See Principia throw in. We got a little drizzle coming down out here now. Just like we got some pretty high and light clouds today, but still overcast. Not expecting too much rain, but a little bit of drizzle never hurt anybody.
Yeah, it's a great thing that the broadcaster's booth has a tent, here to supply us with.
Yeah, it really is a great thing.
Yep.
Except
we don't.
Except we don't.
Yep, that was sarcasm for the viewers that can't see my face. But it's all right. We don't need it. Anyways, to Cho Carter on the far side. Oh, looks like she was trying to pass it in the middle to Vigil, but Vigil ran right past it.
Lyon trying to counter. Good drum. Intercepts that pass, but a little bit too hard in the touch.
Kurtz playing it back to Walls. Walls booting it down the field. Goodrum will take it, but pressure from Zayana Brown. Goodrum.
Good move.
Moving past Vigil. Advancing up the field, giving it up, trying to get it to Matthews. Matthews stumbles down as the pass was a little bit out of her reach. And that will be a throw-in for Principia in the corner, literally in the corner.
Yeah, can't get much more
than
that. Good throw. Kiara Smith, good drums, no. Collect plays in, It's Barr goes off the cross, off the sidebar as Lyon not able to capitalize on that opportunity. Now Principia going to try and create some space, possibly get out on counter. As that Principia defense caught off guard, almost a easy shot for Riley Barr.
Lily Barr.
Lily Barr, not Riley. It's Riley Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. To Shoal Carter now. Over to Ejimadu. Ejimadu working against Steele. Steele steps up. Ejimadu able to maintain possession though. He almost gets through. This is Goodrum. He's going to take it out towards the near side. V-Hill pursuing. A trip up. We're going to get a foul there going against V-Hill. So much contact. That's going to be a yellow card, it looks like. And it is a little. It's a pretty quick yellow card for me. It's a pretty quick yellow card.
Yeah, I guess the ref didn't think that she was going for the ball and just tripped her on purpose. But that will be the second second yellow card for Principia in the last few minutes of this first half. And this will have a chance for Lyon to take this opportunity here, but however, V-Hill and Brown is there to take that away.
Principia's got to at least hold on for a tie here today. The way momentum has shifted in the last 5 minutes or so, it's leaning towards Lyon right now, and losing or tying this game would be not ideal, but an okay outcome. Losing this game would be disastrous for Principia going up against a winless conference opponent. So we're going to get a goalie kick here for Principia. Mafi Quintero is going to check into the game for Principia. Naomi V-Hill taking a break. Paige Willett also will come in. Zoe Housen will take a break. In for Lyon is number
2, Angela Penaflor, as well as number 10, Lauren Kucher.
Play set to continue. Coach is making some final subs here for the late game run. Shoal Carter now. Ejimadu playing through Quintero. Now the click played a little bit too strong. Goodrum and the goalie both stepping up to get that one. Principia very close to breaking through again, and maybe that's something they can build off of.
Going the other way though, Lily Barr going against Udaikong. Potential there for a handball. However, Udaikong continues up, guarded by Steele. Steele not letting her get through very easily.
Real physical. Udaikong trying to pass it off. Carter.
Yep.
We're gonna get Steele. We've seen those two go at it all day. Foul going against Shoal Carter there. Not the call I would have made.
However, it's moving up to that chance there for Principia. They were not as spread out as they could have been. I think Quintero got stumbled by Ejimadu there towards the previous chance, and that prevented any kind of momentum on that side. And we will have a throw-in from Principia. Udaikong will take it, giving to Ejimadu. Ejimadu not fully touching the ball. However, Ziana Brown takes it on the move, trying to get over to Quintero. Quintero finds it, guarded by Goodrum. Passes over to Brown. Brown trying to cross it in to either Carter or Ejimadu, but Steele headers it out. Page getting it on the far side to Ejimadu, guarded by Steele again, and there it is. It will be a corner kick for Principia. And the rain gets a little more intense.
You gotta bear with us as if this rain starts to come down a little bit harder, starts to pour on us. This broadcast is gonna end real quick, but we'll stick with you for as long as we can, of course.
And we will have Maddie Frank take this corner for Principia. We are just 10 minutes left in this game, yet no one has scored.
Quick look at the forecast shows 70% rain for the next 2 hours.
Ooh.
So this might.
Frank from the corner, beautifully
punched out by the
Close.
goalie.
Yeah, Beller punched it out. But Zayana Brown having a shot here is blocked by Papazoglu.
Played back in to Shell Carter. Shell Carter goes off of Kiara Smith. Goodrum now trying to collect. Kiara Smith challenging. Gets played out of bounds via Principia throw-in. Far down in that corner. Quick sub coming in. Zoe Houseman for Principia. Ejimada will exit the pitch.
Oh.
Not sure if that came through on your guys' end. Our computer got an update.
Fenton passing it up to Kurtz. Kurtz on this near side here. Getting guarded by Goodrum. Tries to push it through. Ref will call it. And that will be a free kick for Beller.
Kurtz will have to hustle back on defense, get back in position. Beller drives it down.
Matthews plays it off the top of her head, but Brown is there and is holding it. Passing it over to Kurtz. Kurtz having some pressure by Williams. Williams pushes it through, giving it a chance, possible
Somebody's
opportunity.
got to get that ball.
Yep.
Maddie Frank steps up. Good job.
Frank crosses it down, but Steele gets it, passing it up to Lidley Barr. Barr into the middle to Williams. Williams having a shot here, giving it over to Matthews. Matthews guarded by Fenton. Tries to get it around, but Fenton is there. A lockdown defense as she pushes it out, giving Panthers some breathing room. And Goodrum will take this opportunity to throw it in. Looks like she will play it to Matthews. Matthews behind the kick, trying to get over to Emma, or sorry, Papazoglu.
Be a throw in here on the near side. Goodrum will take it. Less than 7 minutes now. Getting down to the wire. Both these teams looking to hold on to what they've got right now.
Yep, it's very tense at the moment. Anything can happen. Oh, and there's a good little shot there by Penafor, trying to get it in. Quintero.
Open space. She got two in front of her. Quintero gets it down to Carter. She's onside. She's got Houseman on the far side as well. Got to get towards that box quickly. Has to slow it down instead. Goes good challenge by Balderas. And here comes Lyon trying to counter up. Zayana Brown will step up and challenge. Down her line. Kurtz off her head. Takes it back down. 6 minutes to go.
Kurtz plays it off to Brown. Brown trying to move up the field, but is stopped by Penafor. And that will be a throw-in for Kurtz. So that was very close call there for both sides, as Principia was marching down the field, got interrupted on defense, and eventually almost had an opportunity for the Scots, but they rotated back. But Shell Carter right now going into the middle, passing over to Quintero. Quintero in the middle, having a shot here, passes out to Smith. Smith!
Principia crowd perhaps looking for a foul there. Good defense though from Goodrum. No good. This rain is picked up a little bit in the last moments. Bear with us if we have to cut off this stream. Remember, the live stats are going on, and our official scorer on the far side is doing his best to keep up with those. We may or may not just stay on an audio call.
Fenton moving up the sideline right here, having Quintero in front of her.
Carter in the middle as well. Tries to get it to Carter. Intercepted there.
But Fenton gets it back, advances it, still in the middle, has a chance for Carter, but it is too strong as Beller takes. Yeah.
Carter just a bit hesitant there, very conscious of the offsides calls that have gone against her already today.
And be aware that we are moving this camera underneath some shelter, so you cannot fully see the game right now. But
we'll describe as best we can. Radio broadcast time.
Right now, Goodrum is on this near side with the ball, guarded by Quintero. Tries to center it.
Wall's going to step up, collect that. Principia. Game possession.
Carter with the ball, guarded by Kuter.
Carter getting middle. Around. Bodies at the ground. Balderas creating more room for the Scots like she has all game long. Now down on the near side, Fenton collects 4 minutes to play.
Fenton plays it back to Frank. A little risky there. Frank trying to clear it out. Does, however, it goes out, giving a chance for Lyon with 4 minutes remaining. There will be some subs for both sides.
And who's that coming in but senior day Jackie Reyes, number 16, will get her playing time in her potential final home game of her college career. Montfort and Terrell check out, and she had been doing a lot of running. And
for Lyon, we have number 11, Emily Betzold, back into the game, as well as number 12, Audrey Cox, onto the pitch now, giving more of the offensive strength of Lyon. And this continues. Yep, it continues being Scott's ball.
Charles, keep making sure that you can see it, Mike, because it might come unplugged. Alright. And can you take the other laptop and put it?
Weather's picking up here a little bit, so be cautious. But right now, Betzold on the far side, getting guarded by both Fenton and Kurtz, trying to make it across. Goodrum gets it, and that will be a, I thought that was a handball.
That looked like a handball to me.
Yeah,
no
but
call.
Ref continuing the ball, or continuing the play. Betzold having a shot here, tries to take it, but it is ricocheted off of Frank, and the ball still stays inside, but there's a little shove there. Riley Williams shoves Fenton into the ball. Anyways, Betzold having a shot here, but Frank again with the presence being there, stopping this momentum.
Real physical, no whistles here in the last moments. Referee just letting this play out. Principia throw in.
We have a sub here from Principia. Looks like number 7.
Amarachi Ejimaru back in. Micah Fenton going to take a break. Kurtz will throw in.
And we have a few minutes remaining of this game. Tension rising.
Temperature dropping, but tension rising. Ooh. And driven down the field now. Papazoglu was there for it. Maddie Frank drove it back though. Papazoglu trying to run through. Good challenge there by Maddie Frank. Stops that from sneaking through. Amarachi Ejimadu pushes that out of bounds. It'll be a Scots throw. And reminder, Principia cannot afford a loss in this game. Lyon, of course, nothing to lose. Trying to get this win. And keep Papazoglu with room in front of her. Ejimadu challenges maybe a slide tackle of sorts. Stops Papazoglu.
Very risky slide tackle by Ejimadu. That could have been a foul in the box, so it could be very detrimental for the Principia Panthers. However, right now, Zoe Hausman in the middle, advancing it up.
To show Carter, working against Balderas. Balderas going to push it out to the near side. Deschelle a little bit late on that run. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Be a throw in here. Principia hustling to try and get one more opportunity, one more push here. Ejimadu throws in. Down the far side, good throw in for Carter deep in the corner. Carter loses it momentarily. Now pushing in. Kiara Smith lets it roll by. Kiara Smith trying to wrap around, stop and go. Got Jackie Reyes. Back to Deschelle.
Carter with the ball in the middle. Looks like she was taking a shot there. Goes on the ground, little roller to Beller. And we are about 1 minute remaining in this game. Beller drop kicks it. Launches it down to Barr. Barr having a chance here. Guarded by Udaikong. Continues up the field. Oh, and that will be.
That's going to be a foul going against Principia, and I'm not buying that one this time. That's a bad call, and we'll call it like that, as that was no different from the rest of the game that we've seen played. And
yeah, I think it's ref. This time might need some glasses, but hey.
Interesting one.
Yeah.
Interesting one for sure.
Anyways, Balderas will take this shot here. 45 seconds remaining. Launches it into the box. Barr trying to kick it up. Brown.
Good clearance.
Yep.
Final push right here. This is going to be the last opportunity for Principia. 35 seconds to go. Down the near side. Goodrum's going to win this race to this ball. Kiara Smith there to challenge. He's going to roll out of bounds. And at this point, we're just about headed to a tie. Clock will stop. 21 and a half.
Don't understand why.
The referee is going to.
Oh, sorry.
we got a head injury. Coach Thomas is asking the referee to go check on the player. The referee is not interested. The referee is more interested in talking to Kiara Smith here. And
I'm actually not sure
Coach
who's.
Thomas is going to sprint out on the field and go check on his player. Coach Thomas is asking the referee to go check on the player. Here comes Dave Motzer as well.
I'm
Coach
not really
Thomas
sure
is
who's on the pitch right now. Oh,
Zayana.
yeah, Zayana Brown. Apparently, Michaela Kurtz mentioned that she got kicked in the head.
Yeah, we saw Barr with a high kick there in the box. Didn't look like it had made contact, but hard to tell from the angle that we're at, of course. And Brown is down, and Zayana Brown is as tough as they come. And if we're seeing her down on the pitch, then
Yep, you know it's bad,
Yep.
or at least something's up. But it is not what you want to see when you have 20 seconds left in this game, and it is continuing to rain.
a light drizzle. But as this goes on, the playing surface will get more and more slippery, muddy.
Yep, which
The ball will be slippery, affecting throw-ins.
penalty kicks in general.
Coach Thomas and Dave Motzer still checking up with Zayana Brown. She is on her feet, standing on her own power with her usual, say, pizzazz. She's going to walk off. I will see. I do not believe a sub is coming to this game for her yet. If I had to guess, we're going to get Kemi Rembe entering right now. This looks like she's peeling off her sweatpants. So the final 21.5 seconds of this game. Zayana, no limp, walking off just fine. Coach Thomas expressing how upset he was with that situation, and seems fully justified on my part, as the referee never made an attempt to go check up on that player with a apparent head injury. Play continues, or does not.
Oh, and that will be Principia
The clock
throwing.
The clock is still rolling. This referee really delayed on the call. That's kind of just to take us to the end, as nobody's going to have any sort of real shot here. Buzzer sounds, and that'll end the game as this ends in an anticlimactic 0-0 tie. Principia had their opportunities, getting called for offsides, missed shots, and Principia gonna feel this one on Monday a little bit. A let down despite the avoidance of the loss. Lyon came out and played themselves a free in these game. Good effort, good hustle all around. It's a good soccer to watch. My name is Ethan Booth. Here with me is Cole Harrison. We'll be back in 20 minutes to broadcast, but if you stay on this stream, you will get to see.
That was 2.
A little bit longer.
Oh, yes. Now we have a senior ceremony for the Principia men's soccer team. So that will carry us to probably 3 o'clock for the men's game.
So the men's game will not start until 3 p.m. I just got clarification. So we'll be back in about 50 minutes. All right, my name is Ethan Booth. You're with Nicole Harrison.
Have a good one.